Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I am Mistress Miriam. I am joined by Violet Hausthor and by Amy Wilkinson. And you just enjoyed Joyner Lucas, Will, Call Me Ace, Monday Morning. And we started this with Stezo, Freak the Funk.
Let's start with Stezo, because that is about as classic as it comes. That's off the album Crazy Noise from 1989, and it sounds like that perfect 80s hip-hop era. Those old synths, that really particular type of flow, it's really fun. It's a really fun throwback.
It's very self-contained, and it's very economical.
It's exactly what you'd expect from rap from the era. Out of New Haven, Connecticut, actually.
I wanted to actually point out that he was born and grew up in New Haven, Connecticut, despite the fact he makes reference to being born and bred in Brooklyn.
Part of the nature of the beast at the time.
Yes, we here know that Brooklyn is not in Western Massachusetts.
Not quite.
We wanted to just be clear about that.
Slightly different thing. I really like his flow on this one. It's actually fairly cutting edge for the time. A lot of the way he stretches the rhyme is, for the time, right on what everyone else was doing really well. And he lives up to it. It's some good stuff.
Back in 1989. Okay, I know. I always pull age on you. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm tiny. It's fine.
I mean, this is what it sounded like at the time we were starting to listen to this music. And this takes me back. This, makes me feel like I'm 18, 19.
Then we had Call Me Ace, and that's super modern. That's the album Out of Office, which came out this year. Monday Morning, wow, what a track. Out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. And that flow is much more modern. That feels like a very modern take on a very laid-back groove. The way they stretch the bar lines and bounce rhyme schemes around, it's really complicated and really beautiful stuff. It's the kind of track that reminds me of why I'm super into hip-hop. It's because of the lyricism and the cleverness of how they approach it.
It's kind of like there's a laid back but improvisational tone that you might even get in like jazz, or it floats.
Yeah.
We should say that Call Me Ace got a start very young as well. He went to Columbia University. And before graduating from Columbia, his group Kush opened for Snoop Dogg.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
That'd do it.
I know. That's a pretty cool thing to do before you graduate.
Yeah, are you kidding?
College.
It makes sense why he raps so well then. He's an absolute talent. Yeah. And then, of course, probably one of the most famous names on this list, and one of the most famous names from the area, maybe period, Joyner Lucas, doing well. Obviously, massively successful rapper. This is a song all about Will Smith. It's really fun and really nice. And
he's from Worcester, Massachusetts.
Yeah, really, really fun stuff. It's
so clearly current and modern, but yet it has that throwback, both in content with the whole Will Smith Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which for me is wonderful. It takes me right back to being a teenager. And also rhythmically, his use of those triplets, which you hear a lot
super modern
these days. Yeah, you hear it a lot now, but also takes me back to people who were doing it in the earlier days, like Public Enemy.
Right, yeah, definitely.
I love Public Enemy.
Thank you so much for visiting with us. We hope you enjoyed some great original music from West New England artists. I'm Violet Hausthor, here this week with Mistress Miriam and Amy Wilkinson. Thank you both.
Thank you.
The New Music Alliance Radio Hour is brought to you by the New Music Alliance, a 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is to assist and advance the careers of talented, creative local musicians who write original music, and to promote the extended Western New England area as a destination for original music writing, production, and performances. If you like what we're doing here on the show, tell your friends about it, and like the New Music Alliance and the Radio Hour on our Facebook pages. And don't forget to check out our website, newmusicalliance.org, where you'll find the extraordinary Essential Western New England Songbook, a listenable anthology of many of the best songs ever written by artists from Western New England. And while you're there, if you support the New Music Alliance's mission, we'd appreciate you making a donation or becoming a member or a sponsor. If you're a local Western New England musician who'd like to have your original music considered to be on our show, send links to your songs to newmusicalliance@gmail.com. Join us next week for more great tunes from Western New England artists. And as always, until next week, Please stay safe and
Keep
On.
rockin'. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have Charles and Khalif Neville take us out today with African Eyes.